Can we get another unit to deal with Jay Lee here? He is having a breakdown.
Say! Just say the right pronoun!
Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. So I wanted to react to a video that went viral in last couple of days. This is a college student getting arrested after he had a complete and utter meltdown simply because the cop referred to him as a he. This is a male who identifies as transgender, and this person was insisting that the cop refer to him with she, her pronouns. And every time the cop said he, this guy had a complete meltdown, yelling at the top of his lungs.
It's too late now. It's too late now. He's going to be taken away.
Say!
Stop. He's taken.
I just want to get away from him.
I understand that. He needs
Say! Say! Stop misgendering me! Just say she!
I can't react to the whole video because you'll probably have hearing damage by the end of it, and I don't want to do that. But I do want to talk about what led up to this. And it has taken the conditioning of society for people to have this sense of entitlement. So we have the body cam footage recently released. This actually happened last year. But since the body cam footage was released and the person has been named, there's a mugshot, it's gone viral. And this happened in Florida. And of course, the Daily Mail is using she, her pronouns. The Daily Mail is a part of the problem. So the guy who was arrested, his name is Jarrett Vick, and he is 27. I thought this was like a teenager, just started college perhaps. No, this is a grown man who was 26 at the time.
Josh, can you please just tell them to use the right pronouns? Please! You know it's causing me a lot of distress.
I need you to bring it down here though, okay?
Okay, so I'm gonna ask you very nicely. Put your stuff down, turn around, put your hands behind your back.
I'll just have to Riley over here.
Not going to be arrested.
Put your stuff down.
Over here.
No.
Put your hands behind your back.
No.
Okay, so
You just trying to get
I'm
hold of
only gonna
Riley.
ask you one more time. You can record all you want, but it's already beyond that point. We already tried.
You're stressing me out.
It doesn't matter.
I'm just asking you to
Yeah,
please stop
we
stressing.
already tried to help you. So.
No, you didn't.
Yes.
You came in with hostile intent.
Put your hands.
Be alone.
Get on the ground right now.
Don't hurt me.
Get on the ground right now.
Don't hurt me.
Get down on the ground right now.
Hey.
So Vick was arrested and charged with battery on law enforcement, resisting arrest and disorderly conduct on February 5 last year, according to the Orange County court docket. However, the student pleaded not guilty and the case appeared to be dismissed. Maybe they didn't find any evidence of violence against the officer, just a lot of yelling and threatening behaviour. I don't know why the charges were dropped. Apparently, misgendering the person was punishment enough. So officers were responding to reports of a stolen vehicle at the University of Central Florida in Orlando, but encountered Vick in an on-campus building. So they're dealing with something else, but it becomes all about so-called misgendering, because people like this think the world revolves around them.
What's the problem?
Why do you let those kids get away with this? They are not supposed to be here.
If you don't lower your voice, I am going to put handcuffs on you and I'm going to take you to a Baker Act facility. You lower your voice.
Fucking try it.
Are you threatening me?
You're threatening me.
Are you threatening me?
I'm not just.
Because I'm here right now to deal with a stolen vehicle. I ain't got time to hear you screaming and yelling.
I don't have time to constantly be abused.
We'll get OPD down here then, because I gotta work this stolen vehicle.
What do you mean OPD?
Alpha 73 University.
Alpha 73.
Can we get another unit to deal with Jay Lee here? He is having a breakdown.
Say! Just say the right pronoun!
What'd you say?
7351.
Get down on the ground right now.
No!
You're about to get sprayed.
No, just
Get down on the ground right now.
Leave me alone!
I can come in there.
Leave me alone, please!
Okay, are you gonna calm down?
I'm getting my phone out. I have to
Okay,
film
I'm
this.
telling you. Are you gonna calm down?
I
You
will
don't charge a
calm
police officer.
down. I will
Do
calm.
you know what this is?
I
This
will
is
calm
OC
down
spray.
when you get the pepper spray out of my face.
Alpha 73.
Leave me alone.
I have
Just please.
pepper spray
Please.
at this individual
Just
right
stop
now.
pointing the pepper spray at me. I will calm down if you do that. Stop threatening me.
Yeah, lower your voice.
Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
Someone intervened to try and calm Vic down, but the fact that the officer kept referring to Vic as he meant that things were not going to calm down. Vic then screamed at the officer to stop misgendering, adding that it was causing a lot of distress. And this is where I want to say that people who comply with this, the Daily Mail, society in general, people who put this expectation out here that everyone has to use preferred pronouns, people who even liken it to violence. Misgendering is violence. You are part of the problem. This is what's given these people this sense of entitlement. People who want to compel the speech of others. People who believe that everyone else has to capitulate to what they want to be called, to how they want to be seen. And they've convinced themselves that when you don't comply, it's as good as using violence against them. It's threatening. It's making them feel in fear for their safety because you dare to refer to them as what you see before your eyes. You dare to use the correct pronouns, actually, according to their biological sex.
So I'm pretty sure we all just saw that body cam footage of that kid that got arrested because the cop misgendered him. And a lot of people are trying to blame it on mental health, but I don't think that's necessarily the case. I think the case is entitlement. And that's what a lot of people these days now have. They have a severe form of entitlement to where everybody must abide by their demands. And if their demands are not met, then they will scream, shout, threaten to harm you, etc., etc. And that kid is a perfect example of that. Because to push an argument that you're already having with a cop, right, to escalate the argument all over pronouns, and then it gets to the point where you are arrested, my brother, you have better things to worry about. Like if a cop called me a she, right, and I'm obviously a male, I wouldn't feel threatened by it. I wouldn't feel any type of way about it. Would I probably feel a little bit weirded out by it? But yeah, but I wouldn't escalate an argument that I'm already having with a cop. Nonetheless, I wouldn't threaten people over that. Like, that's absurd. And that's a skill that a lot of people nowadays don't really have. Like, a lot of people just really think that people are going to abide by your demands, you know, abide by your laws. When in reality, no. Not a lot of people give a shit about you. And I'm talking to randoms, okay? Like, not a lot of random people are going to want to give a shit about what you have to ask them, okay? Or what you have to demand from them, okay? And that should be expected. But like I said, that's something that a lot of people nowadays are not taught.
Misgendering me! Just say she!
Dude, if Saturday Night Live was still based, like, this is the type of thing they would put on.
Can you please just tell them to use the right pronouns?
Like, dude, what do you think is going on here? Like, how have you lived that sheltered and privileged of a lifestyle that you think you can act that way in public to a police officer and they need to correct their behavior?
You know it's causing me a lot of distress.
I need you to bring it down here, though, okay?
Okay, so I'm gonna ask
That's
you.
your problem, dude. It's
Put your
words.
stuff
Now, once upon a time, there were police officers who complied with this nonsense.
And I'm being dead serious. So if a biological male comes up to me who says he's a woman, and I call him, I say, sir, and he gets offended, is that a citable offense? If I call a biological male a male, and he says I'm offended, I'm gonna whatever. Is that a citable offense if he's offended by that speech?
Man, we're talking gray area right now. When I talked about it earlier when it says that's a vague conversation, vague charge.
I'm genuinely curious.
Sure, I don't believe I would cite that for offensive language. Offensive language to me is calling somebody
N-word.
N-word, curse words.
We don't curse, we're preachers.
Sure, no, I agree. But it's more like you call somebody a male, I don't necessarily find that offensive unless they come up.
You don't, but what if they do?
That's what I'm saying. If they come up and say, hey, I'm offended by that, and you continue to do that, well, then that's just becoming offensive to them.
And here's the kid. Right. Here's the kid.
So it's the, hey, warning, I'm feeling offended by that, then we're moving into the potential.
But so what if I'm offended by what they say? Like they come up telling me this and then the other, swearing at me, will they get cited?
Are you offended by it?
I'm offended by all of this.
What's good for the goose is good for the gander.
I'm offended by seeing half-naked men run around with children. I am deeply offended by that.
Correct. Unfortunately, there's not much on our side to do anything.
Maybe that's what this guy was expecting. And he thought if he screamed at the top of his lungs, the police officer will be freaked out and then just comply to shut him up, to keep his job safe. When your mental health is predicated on the language of others, predicated on people not saying what they see in front of them, hoping that that person is going to live a lie and refer to you as she when you're a grown man, when that's what you're relying on to determine if you can go around like a normal functioning adult, then there is something seriously wrong.
Stop.
Please. Josh, please, this is all a big misunderstanding.
I'm gonna spray him.
No, please don't say him. Her.
Okay, her. I'm gonna spray her.
Thank you.
Put your hand behind your back.
No.
Yes. I don't want to spray you.
One.
Give me your hand.
Can I? Is there any way I can?
No, give me your hand.
Please.
Give me your hand.
I just. Please. I can calm down if you just give me some space.
See what's gonna happen?
That hurts.
I just need
Put your hand behind your back.
I just
Put your
need
hand
space.
behind your back.
Put your hand
I
behind your
need
back.
space.
Give me your hand.
I just need
Give me
space,
your
please.
hand.
Put your hand.
Jalen, give me your hand.
Okay, I'm gonna tase you if you don't cooperate. Tase
Jalen,
her.
give me. Jalen, it's gonna hurt, man. Just give me your hand. He's not gonna tase you. You give me your hand.
You're gonna arrest me.
No.
Give me your hand.
Yes, we need
Yes.
your hand.
I don't arrest me. No.
Let's go. Give me your hand.
Gonna get it again this time.
Give me your hand.
When it suits him, he's perfectly happy to be a man because it took 3 officers to get him to the ground. And that only happened because he decided to finally comply. One of the officers, the one who he was going back and forth with, actually referred to him as a she just to get him to comply. He still refused to get to the ground. And 3 of them couldn't force him down to the ground. You mean to tell me that this person really believes he's a woman? If that was a woman, 3 officers would have been able to get that woman down to the ground very easily. 1 officer would have been able to do that. When he wants to be a man, he remembers he's a man. When he doesn't want to comply with the officer's instructions and get down to the ground. And then they tased him. When they tased him, it barely even made a dent. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it didn't look like it was having that much of an effect on him. I'm sure if a woman got tased, it would be a lot more obvious. So I'm not buying it. It looked like a very bad performance. Police brutality. They misgendered me. Absolutely ridiculous. So according to NT News, a spokesperson said that Vick was enrolled at the UCF in spring 2025 and is not a current student and did not graduate from the university. And is it any surprise? That cop wasn't trying to be funny from what I heard from the body cam footage. He wasn't trying to be combative or intentionally trying to offend. He just used simple language according to what his eyes were telling him. You look like a guy who sprayed his hair blue. And he used he, him pronouns. He wasn't trying to offend. But that didn't matter to the student. He didn't think about that for a second.
Get away!
You don't tell me where to go.
You cop!
And the truth is, if somebody really was vulnerable and felt disenfranchised and, was in fear for their safety, they wouldn't yell at a cop like that. An armed cop. If him so-called misgendering you made you feel threatened, again, you wouldn't be yelling like that.
You cop!
In my opinion. So let me know what you think. Thanks for watching. Like, comment and subscribe. Take care of yourselves, and God willing, I will see you in the next video. And a huge thanks to all of those who have hyped my videos. It is greatly appreciated.